And welcome to Eagles Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity College of Jacksonville for NCCAA South Region Women's Basketball. The first of our doubleheader today features the visiting Chargers from Laurel, Mississippi's Southeastern Baptist College, taking on your Trinity College of Jacksonville Eagles. Always, we look for an exciting matchup, but first we ask everyone to please stand for prayer and national anthem. Lord Father, we thank you as always for the talents you've given these young women. Lord, we ask you to keep them free from all harm or injury on the court. Let all of us inside this gym say and do nothing that is not glorifying to you, Father. We thank you for protection from the weather. We ask for that to continue as we get colder here this weekend. Lord, bless our homes and our families and our pets. Father, let every word, action, and deed be glorifying to you today. Bless the Chargers as they travel home safely. In your name we pray. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the four core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that every participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. And now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Chargers from Southeastern Baptist College. Forward, a freshman from Paytall, Mississippi, number 0, Jemiah Morris. At guard, a sophomore from McCalla, Alabama, number 1, Jakiah Ashford. At guard, a sophomore from Philadelphia, Mississippi, number 3, Beyonce Jim. A sophomore from Union, Mississippi, number 4, Sydney Coward. Forward, a freshman from Noxapater, Mississippi, number 22, Nadia Bates. The Chargers are led by head coach Ryan Shields. And now the starters for your TCJ Eagles. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Melbourne, Florida, number 1, Desiree Green. At guard, a 5'6" senior from Newberry, Florida, number 4, Emma Parrish. At forward, a 5'9" senior from Lake Butler, Florida, number 5, Caroline Smith. At guard, a 5'3" junior from Thomasville, Georgia, number 10, Layla Harvey. At forward, a 5'5" junior from Clermont, Florida, number 13, Victoria Broadway. The Eagles are led by Coach Alicia Lewis and assisted by Jared Lewis, Elroy Green, and Noel Shreziak. It's South Region women's basketball time here inside Trinity Gymnasium as the TCJ Eagles are playing host to the Chargers of Southeastern Baptist College. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and we're ready for the first of two between the Eagles and the Chargers. The men's game is scheduled to begin at 4 p.m. Of course, that depends on how long this one goes. The Eagles are 9-7 overall, 2 wins, no losses in South Region competition. They have defeated Toccoa Falls College and Bob Jones University. The last game was a 77-70 win over Payne College back on Thursday night, and the Eagles shot 48%, hit 4 3-pointers, and 17 of 23 free throws. Double-digit scoring from Milani Vitella with 16, Trevisha Giddens with 13, Kirsten Joseph with 12, and Emma Parrish with 10, and all 11 players who hit the court scored points. Chargers get the opening tip-off wearing the beautiful royal blue uniforms with the white trim. Eagles in their home golds with the blue trim. Chargers 1-12 so far, no wins, 2 losses in South Region competition. They have lost to Bob Jones and Pensacola Christian. The first shot of the game is rebounded by Caroline Smith. Layla Harvey quickly up the court, misses the layup, and rebound pulled in by Jakaya Ashford. Parrish with a steal, and the first basket of the game belongs to the Eagles. Emma Parrish, 15.4 points per game, number 17 in the country. She is also number 8 with 24 three-pointers and number 8 in free throw percentage with 81.2. Eagles get another steal. Harvey to Parrish across the court. Gets around a defender, finds Smith in the paint. Smith misses the short jumper. Pops right back up at the rebound, won by Nadia Bates. Underhand layup from Jim does not go in. Chargers had a chance to tie, come away empty. Harvey, left side of the paint, layup, no good. Rebounded by Sydney Coward, who averages 8.3. She is their leading scorer average-wise. Sydney Coward, 8.3 points per game as a sophomore from Union, Mississippi. Head coach, Mr. Ryan Shields. Inside the paint, off the side of the backboard, goes Ashford. She averages 6.2, but that one does not drop in. Broadway to Harvey, outside to a wide-open Parrish for 3. It's good. Emma Parrish recently had a 30-point game at USC Salkehatchie just before Christmas break. Missed a couple of games and came back and has scored double figures each time since. Caroline Smith got a hand on the ball, but then Desiree Green and Jemiah Morris tangle up. And the Eagles will get possession. They have the arrow. It's a jump ball, a substitution for the Chargers. Addison Sanders onto the court. She's wearing number 12, standing there at midcourt. And she will take care of Desiree Green. Parrish wide open again from 3 and a swish. Well, Parrish, number 8 in the country with 24 three-pointers, coming in now at 26. Eagles baseball is at Edward Waters University. A lot of scoring early on. Edward Waters leads at 10-5 in the third inning at the last check. But Gadriel Burgos has a home run for the Eagles. Hopefully they'll be able to make a comeback and get a win or two in the doubleheader at Edward Waters, but that's an NCAA Division II program. We have ourselves a whistle, and I believe it was just out of bounds was the call, and the Eagles will get possession with an 8-point lead. They are 3 for 6 from the field. Southeastern Baptist looking for their first basket. So far, 6 tries. Bounce pass to Harvey. Caroline Smith takes the pass and will draw the foul. That'll be Jemiah Morris. That's our first foul of the game. on the floor, so the Eagles will inbound, and they'll get 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3 new Chargers head out to the hardwood. Number 11 is Nia English. Number 3, Beyonce Jim. And number 10 is Sanaya Holmes. And a long pass over the head of Smith, but she tracks it down and hands off to Harvey at midcourt. Harvey trying to work her way around Hoskins, loses control of the ball. Nakia Hoskins with a nice defensive effort, resulting in the takeaway for the Chargers. Looking for their first points. Bounces off Broadway, and it's going to be Eagles ball. A foul was called against Southeastern Baptist Beyonce Jim, and that is her first and team second. Parrish, another three-point opportunity. This one wide to the left. Rebounded by Broadway, who puts it right back up and in. Victoria Broadway averages 4.9 points per game. She usually plays very good defense. And look at the hustle up the court, and a great job by Nakia Hoskins. 6.8 points per game, and she went completely uncontested. Broadway will collide, miss the shot, and a rebound pulled in by Sanaya Holmes. Hoskins lost control of the ball thanks to Broadway, and then Hoskins knocks it out of bounds, and it goes right back over to the Eagles. Trinity won 77-70 2 nights ago against NCCAA Division I Payne College. Had a really nice effort. Had 4 players in double figures in that game, led by Trevisha Giddens. Trevisha Giddens, field goal percentage, number 15 in country in rebounds at 8.9. But she is number 2 in field goal percentage, exactly 50% coming in. And there's a field goal from Milani Vitella, who's averaging 13.3 points per game. I have no idea what the whistle was about, but it's 12-2 Eagles lead. I was writing down the point scored by Vitella, so I missed the signal, but it looks like we'll have a substitution as 2 Chargers are heading to the scorer's table. Officials talking to somebody over at the table. I don't know what they're talking about. Chargers are waiting to inbound. Jakaya Ashford. Milani Vitella, number 12 in the country in three-pointers with 19. Number 20 in free throw percentage at 76.4. Just scored that last bucket. Caroline Smith, number 22 in free throw percentage at 76.1. Eagles as a team shooting 71% from the line. That's a long football pass to Nakia Hoskins. Misses the shot. Let the Chargers get the rebound, keep possession. That one is for 3. It is a little long. Giddens with the rebound, and then the ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball. Giddens, she threw the ball toward the sideline where a Charger player was out of bounds, and that's the reason the Eagles will hold on to possession. Fans around me saying smart play. And we have ourselves a foul, and it's going to be on the floor against the Chargers. Nia English called for the push, her first, team third. Eagles are averaging 69.3 points per game, allowing 66.4. They're shooting 38% from the field, 29% from three-point range, and 71% at the line. Chargers as a team, 33% from the field, 26% beyond the arc, and 61% at the line. Looking for their first South Region win. And another conversation between the officials and the scorer's table, and we're back underway. Vitella to Giddens, and the basket is good. Her first score, assist to Milani Vitella. And 12.3 points per game is the average for Trevisha Giddens. She is number 2 on the team behind only Parrish. And it's Parrish with the steal. Across midcourt to Vitella. And her pass towards Giddens went astray. Picked up by Hoskins, 1-on-1. And the basket is good. A really nice job once again by Nakia Hoskins. She has a whole lot of speed, so she gets the ball in the open court. That's going to be a lot of trouble for the Eagles. 10-point lead, however. Alexandra Perez on the court. In the corner, back to Joseph, to Parrish. That time their classic move doesn't work because Nadia Bates saw that one coming and got on top of Parrish. She gets her way around the defense and takes the short jumper instead. And Emma Parrish already in double figures with 10 of the Eagles' 16 first quarter points. Pass stolen away by Giddens. Knocked away by Coward, so the teams trade interceptions. And that one goes out of bounds off Vitella, so the Chargers will get possession. 3:27 left to go in the first. Eagles leading by 12 and shooting 58%. Substitution sends English back onto the court. And heading off will be Bates. Inbound towards midcourt, Jakaya Alshford. 6.2 points per game. Hands this one off Jim, out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. So the Chargers have 17 seconds on the shot clock. 3:17 on the game clock. Pump fake. Back outside. Bounce pass. Knocked away. Regain control. That was Jemiah Morris. She misses the shot, but she draws the foul and will go to the line for 2. Morris averages 6 points per game. And at the line, she is 4 for 6 on the season in limited opportunities. And the first of 2 is good. So her first point and number 5 for the Chargers. Second one is also good. JV basketball won just a little while ago, 91-69 over Lamar Sports Academy. That game was a lot closer until the final few minutes. The Eagles had 5 players in double figures in that game as Parrish goes to the line after drawing the foul. She already has 10 points. And Emma Parrish came in number 8 in the country at 81% from the line. Will Medina had 21 in that JV game. Braden North had 18. Michael Carter 15. Nick Brown 14. DeShannon Williams 12. LeBron Lee 9. And Elijah Loisow 2 for the Eagles. First of 2 from Parrish, a little bit short. She doesn't miss many of them. 10-point lead, looking to make it 11, are the Eagles. And a rare double miss for Parrish. And that one goes out of bounds and over to the Chargers. Still a 10-point lead, however, as TCJ leads 16-10, 2:46 left to go in the first quarter. Eagles are shooting 58% overall. And we have ourselves a whistle. Inbound attempt swatted away. Chargers have the ball. And the pass goes to Jim. She is double teamed. Almost intercepted, and Vitella knocks this one away, but it goes out of bounds and will stay with the Chargers. Now, Southeastern Baptist has 2 seconds to get the ball past midcourt. It's going to hold on for a timeout. 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this message from the NCCAA.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. We are the only intercollegiate athletics association where ring chasing and king chasing converge, as our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. The NCCAA also provides funding through the Sports Ministry Fund to support student athletes and coaches involved in sports mission trips and ministry activities. Since 2000, we have contributed over $445,000 to assist more than 6,700 student athletes and coaches. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
The Chargers have 2 seconds to get the ball past midcourt as the press by the Eagles ate up 8 of those seconds before Vitella swatted the ball out of bounds. So they have a lot of work to do, and they won't do so. It's intercepted by Broadway. The inbound pass was tipped by Giddens. Parrish sizes up her third 3 of the quarter and has 13 points as the Eagles have built a 13-point lead. That one is for 3. Little short from Coward. Second chance taken by Morris, and she will go right back to the line. She has already hit 2 of those. Let's see which Eagle got called for the foul. Victoria Broadway, her first. Team second. First shot a little bit short. Number 2 is good. Parrish up the court. And stripped, but a whistle. So Parrish back to the line. Nothing out of 2 so far. Still having a terrific start to the ball game. That's team foul number 5. And personal foul number 2 on Nia English. Couldn't have been English because she's not on the court. So my mistake. Parrish hits the first. Number 2, a little bit strong, but 14 first quarter points for the senior. At midcourt, Broadway putting on the pressure. Giddens steals the pass. Hands off to Perez. She will let Vitella take it up the court. Vitella guarded by Hoskins, puts on a spin move and gets the jumper. Milani Vitella, her second score. The Eagles lead 22-7. Hoskins outside to Ashford, guarded by Broadway. The handoff to Sanders, another handoff to Hoskins. And Vitella got a hand on the ball and knocked it away. A long pass to Perez. And she'll pull out and let her teammates get up into position. She had to contend with 3 Charger defenders. Giddens goes through 2 and scores 2. 12.3 points per game. Eagles off to a big start here in the first quarter. Desiree Green and 3 Chargers at the table, ready to come in at the next opportunity, which will be right after this timeout called by Coach Ryan Shields. 1 minute, 4 seconds left, and the Eagles leading 24-7. BSN Sports is the official sports equipment and athletic apparel supplier of Trinity College Eagles Athletics. Since 1972, BSN has made it their mission to elevate the student-athlete experience, remove everyday hassles so coaches can quickly order team uniforms, apparel, and equipment from the world's top brands. In addition, BSN provides deep expertise in nearly every sport at every level. From recreational leagues and elite club and select organizations to high school, collegiate, and professional teams, BSN Sports and TCJ Athletics is a winning combination. Well, the Eagles having a fantastic first quarter. They are 10 for 15 from the field, and they lead at 24-7. Well, the substitutions have been made. So Ashford, Bates, Coward, English, and the inbounder Holmes on the court for the Chargers. For the Eagles, Green, who just got the rebound. Harvey, who had control trouble with the pass, but regains possession. Vitella, Broadway, and Parrish. That's Harvey off the glass. Does not go, and a rebound for Sidney Coward. Under a minute to go. In fact, closer to 40 seconds. That one is for three. It's a little short. And Broadway gets the rebound. Up the right side of the court, guarded by Nadia Bates. Nice job by Bates, keeping Broadway from getting inside the paint. Parrish for three, a little strong. And rebounded by Ashford. 19 seconds left. All the way across midcourt. Bates finds Holmes in the paint. Basket does not go, but Holmes draws the foul and will shoot two. Fouls on Layla Harvey. That'll be her first. It is team foul number 3. And Holmes sinks the first of her 2 free throws. At the line, Sanaya Holmes is 10 for 20 on the season. Now 11 for 21. That first one went in. That second one does not. And it bounces out of bounds for the dead ball rebound. And the Eagles will have 11.6 seconds to try to extend the lead before the end of this first quarter. Parrish has the ball kick off her own foot, but Harvey picks it up, fires a three before the buzzer, in and out. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Trinity College of Jacksonville, 24. Southeastern Baptist College with 8. Founded as Trinity Baptist College in Jacksonville in 1974, TCJ has been a leader in providing quality Christian higher education in North Florida for 50 years. Trinity offers numerous majors, including pastoral studies, missions, business, education, music, criminal justice, sports management, and much more. The college also fields a nationally competitive athletics program, competing in the NCCAA. TCJ also offers many outstanding online programs for adult learners. For more information, check out our website at tcj.edu. Trinity College is Jacksonville's Christian college. Eagles softball begins next Saturday afternoon with a doubleheader against the USCAA's John Melvin Christian College. First-year program, and the Mohawks will be here next Saturday afternoon, but baseball will also play a doubleheader next Saturday following a single game Friday night with big South Region rival Bob Jones University coming to Jacksonville for a 3-game series. We're going to have all 3 of those baseball games for you here on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. That is a big South Region rival, so we're going to be at the baseball field. We're getting ready for the second quarter. The Eagles, 59% shooting in quarter number 1. 3 for 5 from three-point range, all by Emma Parrish, but just 1 for 4 at the line. Southeastern Baptist, 4 for 6 at the line, but they're having a little trouble on the field shots, just 2 for 13. Eagles have held on to the ball very nicely. 3 turnovers. And they're moving the ball around very well, too. They've already picked up 7 assists in just the first quarter. Chargers and Eagles back out onto the court. Southeastern Baptist will have the arrow. They inbound. They won the tip-off to start the game. There was 1 jump ball, so they will inbound to start the second quarter. And the inbound pass goes to Sanaya Holmes. Parrish with the steal. 1-on-1. The layup does not go, but Harvey puts it right back in. Layla Harvey following the shot, getting an offensive rebound and a bucket. And we have ourselves a 30-second timeout called by Coach Shields. 26-8 the score. I'm going to pause here myself and catch my breath. We'll be right back. Chargers inbound. Second quarter, just a few seconds in. Trinity scored 24 in the first. And we have ourselves a foul. It looked like Victoria Broadway, and if so, that's number 2, and that is a correct call. Second personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. So the Chargers will inbound. They'll get a full 30-second shot clock. Broadway will head out. Jaden Houston will take her spot. Houston averaging 1.8 points per game, but she is a three-point shooter. When she gets the opportunity, she loves to shoot, and she makes quite a few of them. Bounce pass. At the elbow is Morris. Kicks back outside to Sanaya Holmes. Ball knocked away by Layla Harvey. Green hustles across midcourt. Harris thought about another three. Instead, gets inside the arc, finds Houston. Shot taken and missed. Rebounded by Bates. But her pass is off the mark and out of bounds. Substitution will send Sydney Coward back onto the court. And Sanaya Holmes will head off. 1 minute into the second quarter. Harvey to Jaden Houston. That's for three. It's off the rim and rebounded by English. As I said before, Jaden Houston loves to shoot the three-pointer, and she's been making a good number of those of late. Got away and trapped up against the sideline, and a whistle, a foul against the Eagles. That's going against Jaden Houston, her first personal and second team foul of the quarter. Only one basket so far in this second quarter. That was by the Eagles, Layla Harvey. High pass pulled in by Ashford and an excellent move to the basket. Jakaya Ashford with her first score. Atella, pump fake, gets around one defender, runs into a second, and kicks it back out to Harvey, who's open for the three. It's a little strong. Rebound, Houston, and she puts it right back in. Houston following the shot. Something that Coach Lewis has emphasized this season. Make sure someone's there for the rebound. Offensive rebounds, that's the fourth for the Eagles. 4-3, little strong. Harvey with the rebound. And Harvey across midcourt. Tried to find Parrish wide open on the outside, but it's knocked away by Nia English. Eagles have possession, 24 on the shot clock. Patella will inbound. Kaya Hoskins will check back in, and English will head off. 7:45 left to go in quarter number 2. Green takes the high pass, pulls it down, finds Vitella. She'll fire off a three. It's a little strong. Parrish the rebound. Bounce pass to Vitella, but a little bit off her fingertips and stolen by Ashford. Hoskins, we've seen her speed. This time she finds Bates wide open for three. Unfortunately for Bates, it does not go. Houston to Parrish. The layup, and the basket is good, and a foul. Emma Parrish already now with 16 points and a chance at a three-point play. And the free throw will wait just a moment as Kirsten Joseph takes over for Layla Harvey. Little equipment adjustment, and now we are ready to resume. Harris made the layup, so this is one shot, and it's good. Harris now 2 for 5 on the afternoon. Eagles lead 31-10. Ball bounces out of Hoskins' hands, and she is trapped in the corner. Patella knocks it out of bounds. Chargers will get possession. They have 27 on the shot clock, so they have 7 seconds to get past midcourt. High pass to Hoskins. 10-second clock winding down. They beat the violation. Howard takes the pass. The Gentlemen Chargers start to head to the locker room and prepare to take the court for warm-ups at halftime. Patella the steal. And she will shoot 2 as she is fouled by Sydney Coward. And that is number 1 on Coward and number 2 on the Chargers, sending another really good foul shooter to the line in Milani Vitella. Milani came into today's play number 20 in the country in free throw percentage at 76.4. She has sunk 43 of 57 from the line. 2 shots here for Vitella. And number 1 is good. Lonnie Vitella, sophomore from Orlando. Just got her 5th point of the day. And now her 6th. 33-10, Eagles lead. Long pass, intercepted. The ball was tipped by Giddens. And we have ourselves a foul. Should be on the floor, and the foul will be called on Nadia Bates. It's her first. It's the team 3rd. And the Eagles will inbound. Vitella to Giddens. And Giddens off the glass and in, her 3rd score. She averages 12.3. And Joseph knocks the pass away from Jemiah Morris. Chargers will get possession, 27 on the shot clock, 6:41 left to go in the second quarter. Ashford will inbound. Vitella on guard of Hoskins. And Hoskins kicks it back to the top of the arc. Yancey Jim back to Hoskins. And Vitella right back on top of the ball controller. And she's following the ball. Whoever has the ball, Vitella is getting on top. 3 to shoot. 3-pointer, a little strong. And ignore the shot clock because Giddens pulled in the rebound for the Eagles. Joseph up the court and to the line. It's either Bates or Morris. We're about to find out. Either way, Kirsten Joseph will shoot 2. The foul is called on Jemiah Morris. That is her 2nd. And team 4th, so the Eagles are in the bonus the rest of the quarter. Kirsten Joseph at the line for the first time today. On the season, she is at 71%. Addison Sanders back in, along with Sanaya Holmes for the Chargers. First one from Joseph does not go. Number 2 from Joseph. And this one is good. So Joseph, a 1-for-2 trip, her first point of the afternoon. Kirsten Joseph, a junior from Lumberton, Mississippi. Southeastern Baptist College from Laurel, Mississippi. And the pass, too high and out of bounds. Unforced error will give it back to the Eagles. Trinity shooting 54% overall. Harris outside to Giddens. Back to the wide open senior, and she drains a long 2. Emma Parrish with 19 points, if I'm counting correctly. Perez got a hand on the ball, but Hoskins pulled it in and misses a layup. Joseph the rebound. Hoskins putting on the press, trying to take the ball away. Joseph's pass a little bit out of the reach of Parrish and out of bounds. 5:36 left in the quarter. And inbound to Holmes. All the way across the court, Nadia Bates is waiting for it. Parrish on the defense, and the ball goes off her foot. Stays in bounds, but a kick violation. So Southeastern Baptist with 23 on the shot clock, 5:29 on the game clock. Hoskins takes the pass, fires a three. It's a little wide to the left, and rebounded by Giddens. Joseph to Parrish. He's guarded by Holmes, and a collision. It's on the floor, but it is team foul number 5. So 2 shots for Parrish. And Sanaya Holmes called for her first. And number 1 for Parrish is good. Number 2 is a little strong and rebounded. Chargers charge up the court, but ball goes out of bounds back over to the Eagles. Joseph will walk it slowly across midcourt. Eagles lead 39-10. Joseph to Giddens, turnaround jumper, a little strong, and a really nice rebound for Addison Sanders. Next game for the Eagles, Tuesday night against the number 1 team in the country, Pensacola Christian College. The Eagles came in at number 9. Joseph with the steal and the layup. She now has 3. Pensacola Christian, the defending South Region champions, went 1-2 in the national tournament last year, and that team is 17-3 so far this season. Giddens, the rebound, finds Joseph. Joseph across midcourt. Bullet pass to Giddens, who puts it in off the glass. So she has 8. 4:10 left to go in the second quarter. Perez with the interception. Another bullet pass to Giddens. This time no good the first shot and won't get a second. It's going to be a jump ball. Nia English ties up Giddens. And 4 new Chargers come out. Number 0, Jemiah Morris. Number 1 is Jakaya Ashford. Number 4 is Sydney Coward. English stays on the court, and Hoskins makes a return. The confusion is about possession arrow. The arrow at the table is not functioning. Southeastern inbounded. This is our first alternating possession we've had in the quarter. So the Eagles do have the arrow. Harvey, 4-3, off the rim, and rebounded by Morris. Morris hustling up the center of the court. For Ashford. Back to Morris in the paint. From the line, off the rim, and a rebound and a layup by Sydney Coward. A nice move for Sydney Coward, sophomore from Union, Mississippi. Harvey to Green. To Vitella across the paint and swatted away. And we have ourselves a foul. That's going against Nia English. It is her 3rd. Eagles are in the bonus, so Vitella will shoot 2. She is 2 for 2 so far today. First one bounces off the rim, then the backboard, and drops in. That's point number 7 for Milani Vitella. And point number 8. And number 45 for the Eagles. And looks like Layla Harvey will be called for the foul. And that is personal foul number 2 on Harvey and team foul number 3 on the Eagles. They still have one left to give. Hoskins will bring it across midcourt. Hoskins to Ashford. Double team in the paint on Morris, forcing the miss. Joseph slowly across the timeline, letting the Eagles get into position. Green outside to Jaden Houston. Wide open 3, but she may have pushed that one a little too soon. Hoskins a rebound, hustles up center court. Joseph back on defense. Shot taken by Ashford. She draws a foul. Could be Green or Joseph. It is Desiree Green, her first. Team 4th. Jakaya Ashford at the line for the Chargers. And number 1 is a little bit too strong. Well, it's the 7th inning in game 1 of the doubleheader at NCAA Division II Edward Waters. The Tigers lead the Eagles 11-5, but Gadriel Borjos has homered for TCJ. Edward Waters had a big 7-run second inning, so hopefully the Eagles can come back in game number 2. And we're going to have a foul. It's going against, well, he held up a number 1, but it was number 1 on number 1. But the one called for the foul was Jakaya Ashford. So 2 shots for Desiree Green. First attempts of the day, and the first one is good. Desiree Green came in at 60% on the season, 6 for 10. She's gotten quite a few minutes. Missed the first part of the season, joined the roster about midway through, and little by little has worked her way onto the court for more minutes pretty much each appearance. And she has really impressed Coach Lewis, not just scoring some points, but playing defense, getting blocks and rebounds. Desiree Green, a sophomore from Melbourne, Florida. 2:21 left to go until halftime. Kirsten Joseph across midcourt. And Green misses the layup. We mentioned the home run by Gadriel Burgos. He had a 3-run single in yesterday's season opener for the Eagles as well. Ball batted around, picked up by Vitella. One-on-one with Hoskins, misses the layup. Joseph is there. Second chance, no. Third chance, draws a foul. So Joseph will go back to the line where she's 1 for 2 so far today. And there is an Eagle still on the floor. It is Kirsten Joseph. Fortunately, she appears to be all right. So Joseph back at the line. And she'll get 2 free throws. Emma Parrish back in, along with Caroline Smith. Green and Harvey head out. And the first of two for Kirsten Joseph. And it is good. And number 2 for Joseph is also good. So 2 for 2, and now 3 for 4 overall. She has 5 points. Eagles with a big lead with under 2 minutes to go. Long pass to Hoskins to the outside. And a shot taken and made by English. Parrish will slow things down. Underhand layup, no good from Vitella. Smith, second chance, no. And the rebound pulled in. English up the right side of the court. Under a minute until halftime. And the ball's out of bounds off the knee of Milani Vitella. So Southeastern Baptist will get possession. That home run by Burgos, a 3-run shot, scoring Gavin Williams and Larson Lott. So in less than 2 games, Gadriel Burgos already 6 RBIs for Eagles baseball. Bounce pass to Hoskins. Pump fake around Parrish and puts it in off the glass. So Nakia Hoskins now with 6. 40 seconds left. 49-16 to score. Giddens to Parrish. That's for 3. It's good. Emma Parrish with 25 points before halftime. Hoskins to English, to Ashford from the elbow, no good. And Hoskins in the corner, 5 seconds. This is Ashford, that's for 3. Off the rim, rebound Smith, and that'll do it for the first half. It's a big first half for the Eagles. They get 24 in the first quarter, 28 in the second. Emma Parrish, 25 points as we go into the intermission with TCJ leading 52-16. We'll pause here for halftime, and we'll come back for quarter number 3. You're watching South Region Women's Basketball on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. Stay with us. After today's game, the Eagles are home Tuesday night against Pensacola Christian College, a number 1 team and defending South Region champion Eagles of PCC for a women's-men's doubleheader. On February 6th, the Eagles go to Toccoa Falls College, followed by a visit to Bob Jones University on February 7th. Those are the next 3 games, all within the South Region for Trinity College of Jacksonville. After today, the Chargers are at Bob Jones University on Friday, February 6th, then at Toccoa Falls College. Both of those are South Region matchups, and the Toccoa game is on February 7th. Their next home game is against Arkansas Baptist College on February 10th. Eagles had a very good first half, 52 points on 47% shooting. Emma Parrish, 25 points, 4 3-pointers, and as a team, the Eagles are 12 for 17 from the line. Chargers shooting 22%. They have not hit a 3-point shot, and they have hit 4 free throws. So third quarter is ready to begin. The Chargers have the possession, and they will inbound as we get quarter number 3 underway. And we are ready to resume play. Eagles quickly come away with possession. Parrish to Smith, who lays it in. Caroline Smith with her first basket. And there goes Hoskins. Again, we've seen how fast she can move, and she will draw the foul against Caroline Smith. Lonnie Vitella has 8 points for the Eagles. Desiree Green, 2, both at the line. Layla Harvey has 2. Kirsten Joseph has 5. Jaden Houston, 2. And Trevisha Giddens with 8. Kaya Hoskins has 6 points for the Chargers. Jemiah Morris has 5. Jakaya Ashford, 2. And this second one drops in for Hoskins. Bounce pass from Smith to Harvey. And back outside to Green. Parrish near midcourt finds Smith at the free throw line. A bounce pass to Vitella. Turnaround off the glass and good. Milani Vitella now in double figures. Sydney Coward with 2 in the first half for the Chargers, and Nia English with 3. Missed opportunity for the Chargers. Here come the Eagles. Parrish in the corner. Ball knocked away by Ashford, but the Eagles hold possession, and this time the swat from Coward lands into a teammate's hand, and the Chargers get the takeaway. Hoskins guarded by Vitella. Outside to Jemiah Morris. Smith thwarts the shot effort, but Hoskins launches a 3, and the rebound chased down by Sanaya Holmes. Smith bats one away, but Morris picks it right back up. That's for 2, 1 foot inside the line, and a rebound by Smith. She'll hand off to Vitella, who brings it up the court. Vitella, left side of the paint. Parrish open for 3. Spins around and comes out. Parrish hit 4 3-pointers in the first half, 3 of those in the first quarter. And a 3-point shot for Hoskins is in and out. Smith with the rebound. Vitella quickly up the center of the court, 1-on-2, and she will get charged with an offensive foul. No argument from Milani Vitella. And so the Chargers will get possession. That's her first foul and team second of the quarter. And so the Chargers will inbound. And the inbound pass to Jakaya Ashford. The men's game is scheduled to begin at 4. We'll see how long this one goes. We'll stop this feed and start up a brand new one for the men. Shot taken and missed by Coward, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Eagles basketball. Green will inbound. Patella up the right side, gets around Ashford. Finds Parrish, again wide open, but she dropped the pass. Wanted to take the three, but instead the Chargers come away with the ball. And Caroline Smith tangles up with Jemiah Morris. Alternating possession, the call. Eagles will inbound, 20 on the shot clock. And a pass to Layla Harvey. Desiree Green takes the pass and drops one in. That's her first field goal. She has 4 points. 2 free throws in the second quarter. And a pull-up jumper. A little strong from Coward. Out of bounds, over to the Eagles. 6:52 left to go in quarter number 3. Harvey looking for Vitella. A little strong on the pass. And the Chargers pick up possession. Ashford to Morris. And Morris to English. A bounce pass. And receiving the pass is Jakaya Ashford, who lays it in uncontested for her second score. 4 points for Jakaya Ashford. And we have ourselves a timeout called by Coach Lewis. It'll be a full timeout. 58-19, 6:26 left to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
The National Christian College Athletic Association is dedicated to keeping Christ at the center of intercollegiate athletics, empowering student athletes and coaches to make a meaningful impact for Christ. Our member schools embody the love of Christ through our game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. With 23 national championship events, we serve 88 member schools across the United States and Canada. The NCCAA, where ring chasing and king chasing converge.
Ready to resume play. Little shy of the midway point of the third quarter. Eagles 24 in the first, 28 in the second. A little housekeeping duty, and we'll be back underway. Looking forward to our first home baseball and softball games next weekend. The baseball team has a 3-game series with South Region rival Bob Jones University. Friday evening game and a Saturday doubleheader. Softball begins next Saturday against John Melvin Christian of the USCAA. And I believe these will be the first ever games for the Mohawks from John Melvin Christian. Teresha Giddens misses. Rebound by English, and a hard collision will draw a foul. That's going to go against Teresha Giddens. It's her first, and it's on the floor. Team foul number 3. And so the Chargers will inbound. They'll get a full 30 seconds, and they'll go the full length of the court. Long pass, and then a collision, and a foul called on Kirsten Joseph, who goes over to check on Morris, but Morris had already popped back up. 23 on the shot clock. Beyonce Jim to inbound. birthday, Jim, a sophomore from Philadelphia, Mississippi. And that is Jemiah Morris with the basket. That's her second score, field goal wise. She also has 3 free throws. Giddens with a pump fake and then the layup off the glass. Keisha Giddens in double digits. She's usually in there more often than not. She came in averaging 12.3. A bounce pass to Morris, and Giddens reaching in and will be called for her second personal foul. Team foul number 4. So the Chargers are in the bonus. Actually, number 5 says the scorer's table. So it will be 2 free throws for Morris, who is 3 for 4 today. First of 2 for Morris. It is off the rim. She came in at 4 for 6. Now 3 out of 5 today. And her second is good. So that's 8 points for Jemiah Morris. And a substitution. English will head out and Coward will come in for the Chargers. Joseph finds Broadway all the way up and across the court, and Broadway will lay it in off the glass. Doria Broadway with the basket. And a foul. Foul's called on Nakia Hoskins. It's her first foul for the Chargers. Parrish guarded by Coward. Finds Joseph. Eagles work it to Vitella on the right side. Joseph in the paint. Turnaround jumper. Wide to the left. And last touch by Broadway. So the Chargers will have possession. Eagles baseball just got a 2-run homer from Cooper Scruggs, one of our new players. They still trail in the 8th inning at Edward Waters, however, but a 2-run homer, second of the game for the Eagles. Seth Reeves was on base, so he scores on the play. Kirsten Joseph will bring it across midcourt. Double headers in Division II and higher. They play a 9-inning, then a 7-inning game. Lonnie Vitella, that's off the rim. Perez with the rebound. Parrish goes underneath Hoskins, misses, but gets the rebound. And the ball hits the baseline, but knocked out of bounds off Hoskins. So the Eagles will have possession with 17 on the shot clock. Edward Waters being the home team, that's the reason we're playing by their rules. Pump fake by Vitella, running the baseline. Reverse layup is good. Milani Vitella now with 12. And Hoskins tried to get around Vitella, but she stepped on the sideline. Eagles will take possession. Eagles have 19 points off turnovers. They've been taking advantage of opportunities. To Joseph at midcourt. And Vitella, another nice move to the basket for the layup. That's 14 for Vitella, and a timeout called by Coach Shields with 3:59 left in the third. We'll pause right here, and we'll be right back. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Chargers will have the ball. Not sure what the discussion is between the official and Briance Jim. But now we're ready to resume. Briance Jim, I can tell by looking, she loves to play this game. Big smile on her face. Long pass from Jim to Morris. And Jemiah Morris in double figures now with 10. Joseph guarded by Hoskins. Finds Vitella at midcourt. Perez sets up a perfect screen. Vitella spin, move, and a foul will send her to the line. Sydney Coward will be called for her second. Vitella has hit all 4 free throws so far today. And she'll have 2 more right now. 6 points so far in the quarter, 14 overall. Now 15 for the sophomore, Milani Vitella. Her first season here at TCJ. She's from Orlando. And she goes 2 for 2 and 6 for 6 overall on the afternoon for the number 20 free throw percentage shooter in the country. Layla Harvey back in along with Desiree Green. And Briance Jim crosses midcourt. Hoskins for 3, a little strong. Rebound Harvey. And Vitella up the court. Hands off to Harvey at midcourt. Harvey off the rim. And a rebound by Giddens. She feeds Vitella, who pops it in. And Milani Vitella now with 18. Vitella looking to become the second Eagle today with 20. That's Desiree Green with the basket. That's 6 now for Green. Her second shot of this third quarter. And Hoskins across midcourt. Howard in the corner. Finds Jim for 3, in and out. And Jim chases the ball down from all the way on the other side of the court, but it goes off her and out of bounds. Kind of like the hustle from Briance Jim. She was all the way across over near the Chargers bench when she took that 3 and got the rebound on this side. And Vitella brings it across midcourt. 2:20 left to go in the third. Giddens tripped up. Ball goes out of bounds. And it will be a foul. That will go against Sanaya Holmes. It's her second. And team foul number 3. Chargers are in the bonus the rest of the quarter. Giddens spin move. Basket no good. She gets her own rebound. Takes the pass back from Vitella. Green outside to Harvey. Giddens in the paint and draws the foul. Trevisha Giddens will shoot 2 for the first time today. And that foul's on Sanaya Holmes, and that's number 3. And Trevisha Giddens shooting 2. On the season, Giddens is at 58%. But as I said before, she's done a far better job since the calendar turned to 2026. That first one, though, does not go. Number 2 for Giddens. And it is in and out. And rebounded by English. Ball goes out of bounds. Back over to the Eagles with 1:58 left to go in the third quarter. Green will inbound to Layla Harvey. Back to Vitella, through two defenders to the basket, and it's in. If I have it right, that is point number 20 for Milani Vitella. She joins Emma Parrish in the 20-point club for today. That one will go out of bounds. Chargers will have the ball. They'll get 20 on the shot clock. Three-point effort does not go. Second chance, good from English, a long two. That's a really nice shot for Nia English. Giddens inside the paint. And a traveling violation. And we have ourselves a whistle just past midcourt. Desiree Green will be called for the foul. And at the line will be Jakaya Ashford. Chargers are in the bonus. Ashford, nothing for two so far today. And the first of two is good. .110 left to go in the third quarter. And free throw number two is also good. So Ashford hits them both. A substitution is the reason for the whistle. As we see Jemiah Morris and Sanaya Holmes back onto the court. Giddens to Perez, and a little trouble holding on to the pass. So out of bounds over to the Chargers. Only turnover number 8 for the Eagles. They've really done a good job of holding on to the ball. Long pass across the court to Sydney Coward for three. It's in and out. And Caroline Smith pulls down the rebound. Vitella across midcourt. Finds Giddens. Turnaround jumper, no. Smith, second chance, but it won't count. She will be called for the foul, going up for the rebound. So number 2 on Caroline Smith. .36 seconds and counting left to play in the third quarter. Perez with the steal. Hoskins and Coward coming from behind, and Perez will shoot 2. So Alexandra Perez, a chance to get on the board. The foul is called against Sydney Coward, and that is her third. Alexandra Perez, 13 for 16 from the line this season. And the first of 2. It is good. That's her first score of the afternoon. She averages 4.6. She does a lot of really good ball movement. She'll score points if given the opportunity. Plays excellent defense for Coach Lewis. She goes 2 for 2 at the line. Another thing she does very well. She is now 15 out of 18 at the line. And she takes the pass from Vitella, who gets the assist, and Perez lays it in. She now has 4. And out of bounds as Morris came down on the sideline. 16.9 seconds left in the second quarter. Caroline Smith bounce pass to Vitella, who finds a wide open Trevisha Giddens in the paint. And Giddens now has 12. 5 seconds left. Hoskins outside to Coward for 3. It's good. Sydney Coward with the three-pointer just before the buzzer. And after three, Trinity College of Jacksonville leads it 80-30. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just 1 minute. Fourth quarter ready to begin. The Chargers have possession. Scoreboard has been updated. 80-31 the score. And I'm not sure what the reason for the whistle is. Maybe as one official was talking to the scorer's table just to make sure everything is in order before we start the fourth and final period. Long pass to Hoskins, left side of the paint. Rebound, Alexandra Perez. Hoskins hustling back on defense. Almost came away with a pick. Perez back near midcourt. Vitella to the baseline. Takes the shot off the rim and ends up with the rebound. Perez for three off the rim. Smith bats it away and it's picked up by Holmes. Eagles have out-rebounded the Chargers 30-26. Eagles are shooting 52%. Chargers 26%. This is Jakaya Ashford, guarded by Harvey, looking for Holmes, but it's intercepted by Giddens. And Vitella across the timeline. Perez back at midcourt. To the right side. Vitella at the top of the arc. Up to Perez. She'll step inside the arc for a long two, and it bounces off the back of the rim. Skins across midcourt. Outside to Hoskins. She'll fire a three. It's a little strong. And rebounded by Bates. That's a long two. And a rebound to Layla Harvey. There's a long pass from Harvey to Perez. She lets it bounce one time and lays it in off the glass. 6 points for Alexandra Perez. And we have ourselves a whistle at midcourt. 3 Eagles and 2 Chargers ready to check in. They're just resetting the shot clock. And the officials will allow the substitution for the Chargers. Coming in are Beyonce Jim and Nia English. For the Eagles, Emma Parrish, Jaden Houston, and Kirsten Joseph. Smith, Vitella, and Harvey will head out, as will Coward and Hoskins. 8 minutes, 9 seconds left. English working her way around Joseph. Finds Coward in the corner. Pass to Holmes. Thought about the three. Smith kept her from firing. Holmes goes inside. Short jumper's off the rim. Rebounded by Perez. English trying to put the pressure on Alexandra Perez. Holmes got a hand on it, but Smith made the catch, missed the shot. Jim with the rebound and a long pass to Holmes. And she hits the bottom of the rim, missed opportunity. And Joseph finds a wide open Perez. A short jumper is a little strong and out of bounds. Last touched by Jakaya Ashford. So the Eagles regained possession. The ball did not hit the rim. So 23 seconds on the shot clock. Harris will inbound to Perez, who finds Houston and Joseph. Harris, 25 points, all of those in the first half. I don't think she's taken a shot yet here in the second. Joseph on guard. Ashford tried to go underneath, ran into Smith and lost the ball. Harris loses the ball, picked up by English. Oh, wide open, Jakaya Ashford, and she will get the basket. Joseph not picking up the unnecessary foul. And Ashford, a chance now to get in the double figures. She's at 8 at the moment. Smith spin move, and a basket is good. Caroline Smith with her second score. She has 4 points. 84-33 the score. Outside to Cowart. That's for three. It's good. That's her second three. She hit one late in the third quarter. And down guarding Perez, putting on the pressure. And the Eagles get across the line in time. That one's going to go out of bounds over to the Chargers. 4 new Eagles on the court. Green, Harvey, Giddens, and Vitella. Coach Lewis has used all 9 available players very effectively today, getting them all some good, significant minutes, and all of them have contributed. Whether by points or assists or in other ways, all the Eagles have been involved in this game. Holmes from the elbow, a little bit strong. In fact, every Eagle has scored points. And Harvey runs into a blue wall, lost the ball, but then the ball hits the sideline. It goes right back to TCJ. Vitella waiting for the inbound. Parrish guarded by Hoskins, who has re-entered. Green's pass intercepted. A nice play by Jakaya Ashford. English brings it across midcourt. 5:20 left of counting. Jim off the glass and in. Beyonce Jim with her first score. She averages 3.7. And a timeout called by Coach Lewis with 5:11 left. And we'll pause here ourselves, and we'll be right back. (84-38), 5:11 left to play. Eagles looking for their 10th win overall and third in the South region in as many attempts. That one's going to go over to the Chargers. Pass a little too high for Giddens. Southeastern Baptist will inbound and go the full length. English puts a fake on Vitella. Finds Coward in the corner. She has a pair of threes. This is Ashford guarded by Green. Jim with the pump fake. Ashford for three. Good. Jakaya Ashford now in double figures with 11. 84-41. Chargers not giving up. Playing hard until the end. And a steal by Jakaya Ashford. Hoskins wide open for the layup. Perfect pass to a wide open player. And Hoskins made the defense pay for leaving her unattended. That's Vitella for three. And Milani Vitella, 23 points. And now she is just one score away from taking over the team lead. Victoria Broadway onto the court. Layla Harvey heads off, and for the Chargers, Jemiah Morris in for Sydney Coward. Ball gets away, and a jump ball. Both Morris and Parrish jump on top of the loose ball. And the arrow is with the Chargers. 4:10 left to go. Well, the men's game will start late, scheduled at 4 o'clock. English to Jim. And we'll have a foul on Milani Vitella. That'll be her second. And the first foul for either team in the fourth quarter. And they will give continuation to Jemiah Morris, and she'll get a couple of free throws. Morris has made 4 out of 6 so far today. And this one is a little bit short. Morris has 10 points. And we'll have ourselves a timeout with 4 minutes and 1 second left. We'll be right back. Jemiah Morris at the line for 2. The first one did not go in. And after the break, she'll have one more. Morris, Jim, Hoskins, English, and Ashford are on the court. For Trinity, Giddens, Broadway, Parrish, Joseph, and Vitella. And the Eagles have a little huddle before we get back underway, while one official is talking to the scorer's table. So taking advantage of kind of a free timeout. The men from both teams are ready to take the court. Again, we will stop this feed and start up a brand new one during the warm-up time of the men's game between the Chargers and the Eagles. And Morris's second free throw is good. She has tied Nakia Hoskins for the team lead with 11. Joseph to Broadway. Reverse layup off the rim, does not go. And a nice rebound by the Chargers. Ashford lost her footing but held on to the ball and kept the dribble going, avoiding the double dribble. And Jim misses the shot, keeps the ball in play. However, it goes out of bounds off Morris. 3:41 left to go. 87-44. Again, I love the heart that the Chargers have shown in this fourth quarter. They've outscored the Eagles 13-7. And they pick off a pass. Jim gives it up to English, to Hoskins up the left side. Jim to Morris. That one is for three. Little strong from Ashford and out of bounds over to the Eagles. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left to go. And Joseph across midcourt. And a reset of the shot clock, says the official. Well, baseball didn't get the win, but they did get home runs from Cooper Scruggs and Gadriel Burgos. For Burgos, his was a 3-run shot. For Scruggs, a 2-run shot. That came in the 8th inning. Burgos went deep in the 2nd. English kept that back foot still and was able to get the pass off, and the Chargers beat the 10-second violation. Morris from Hoskins. Outside in a whistle, traveling violation before the pass. So the Eagles will have possession with 2:44 left. Full 30-second shot clock. And the Eagles will start to work down the clock. Lonnie Vitella with possession, finds Broadway. To Giddens, 14 to shoot. Parrish from the elbow, it's good. Emma Parrish with 27, she still has a chance to get 30. But she'll have 2:15 to work with. And a bounce pass, stolen away by Giddens, but she couldn't hold on, and an excellent shot by Nia English. 7 points for English. We'll give you all the point totals once this one is over, and we have ourselves a foul. It's only the first foul on the Chargers, and Trinity has committed just one themselves. This one goes to Jakaya Ashford. And the official says reset that shot clock to 30 seconds. Parrish does have one 30-point game this season. And look at Jim with the steal, the hustle up the court, and the shot does not go. Joseph hustling herself back up the court. 1-on-2, the layup misses. Giddens the rebound. And Giddens looked like she hurt herself as she came down to the floor. And a pair of number 4s going at it at midcourt, going for the ball. And Emma Parrish will be called for the foul. Trevisha Giddens is back on her feet. Thankfully, she's all right. It is Chargers ball at midcourt. English, who hit a really nice turnaround J just a few moments ago on the Chargers' last possession, collides with Vitella. Giddens knocks the ball away, finds Vitella at midcourt, looking for Parrish. The layup, no good. I think they're trying to get Parrish a chance at 30. She steals the ball, coming up from behind. At the elbow to Vitella. Joseph to Giddens, 1:10 left. Giddens off the glass, no. Jim with the rebound. That is her 6th rebound for Briance Jim. All alone is Ashford. A pump fake, and a basket is good. Ja'Kiah Ashford now leading the team with 13. Under a minute to go. Vitella has her pass intercepted by English, and she will lay it in. English with 9. Excellent fourth quarter for the Chargers. They have outscored Trinity 19-9. There goes Vitella. She'll take the basket. And Milani Vitella now with 25. Here's Ashford. 15 seconds left. And Giddens will bring it up midcourt. Find Vitella. Shot does not go. Giddens, second chance, third chance, yes. And Trevisha Giddens will finish this one with 14. Unless I missed one, that might be 16. We'll find out in a moment. 1 second left. And that is the ball game. Final score, Trinity College of Jacksonville 93, Southeastern Baptist College 50. The Eagles are now 10-7 overall on the season. 3 wins, no losses in South Region competition. Chargers, no wins, 3 losses in the region. Very quickly, Emma Parrish, 27, Milani Vitella, 25, Trevisha Giddens with 16. Desiree Green, Caroline Smith, 6 each. Kirsten Joseph, 5. Layla Harvey, Victoria Broadway, Alexandra Perez, and Jaden Houston, each with 2. But I had Perez at more than that, so we'll have to double check on that. Ja'Kiah Ashford, 13. Janiyah Morris, 11. Nia English, 9. Sydney Coward, 8. Nakiah Hoskins, 7. Beyonce Jim at 2. The men's game will start in about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to stop this feed now and start up a brand new one very shortly. You're watching NCCAA South Region Basketball on the TCJ Eagles Sports Network. Join us again for the men's game in just a little while.